Oh, okay, we're live now. Alright, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. We were having just a wee bit of technical difficulties before the stream started. Yes, I know those glasses look stupid, but they're actually really good for VR, so that's why I'm wearing them. But yeah, let's see, let me make sure everything's working here. I know you guys can't see anything on screen right now, but that is because Euro Truck Simulator does weird stuff when I actually start the stream while I'm in game. We did like a test stream the other day, so yeah. Hopefully we won't run into any technical difficulties today. But as far as I know, at least, this isn't technically officially supported, so we'll see. I'm just gonna make sure we're live here. Um, as far as I know, at least, okay, we are live. So yeah, we're going to be playing this American Truck Simulator today in VR, and it should be fun. By the way, big props to Sackboy, who is a common, well, not common, but a regular viewer of the stream, and he actually gave me this game. It was on my wish list, mainly because I wanted to play it in VR, and he decided to give it to me. So big thanks to Sackboy for making this stream possible. And yeah, hello Boo, hey Rachella. Welcome to the stream everyone, how's it going? Yep, there's Sackboy in the chat. But yeah, just a little bit of a warning before I start the game up. It initially looks weird, like the menus look weird, because they don't actually display in the headset, they show on the monitor. So from your guys' perspective, it'll look like they're upside down or mirrored or whatever. But in reality, they're going to be fine. Once we get in game, it'll be much better. So, just a little bit of a disclaimer there. Let me see if I can actually find it. American Truck Simulator. There we go. Let me know if the volume needs adjusting at all. You get a haircut? Actually, no, I didn't, Boo. I've just been so busy with streaming. I haven't had a chance. It might look like I got a haircut, though. Because I'm wearing a headset now, and you're not used to seeing that. That might be why. Yes, I can confirm it does look really weird for you guys. But yeah, don't worry. Once we get in game, it'll look better. For some reason, it flips it when it's not in VR. At least on the stream. So we'll just hit drive here. Yep, there it goes. Now it's corrected. And once we're in here, it should look just right. Let me readjust this position. There we go. Yep. Looks good for you guys. Let me adjust the chat real quick. I have a way, I'm using the Oculus dashboard to actually put the chat in game here, so I'm just going to put this next to the rear view mirror. There we go. Now I should be able to see chat just fine. But yeah, like I said the other day, put a drink in the cup holder. Where is that in real life? That is actually under my desk. So yeah, obviously it's not exactly right. I could probably adjust it a bit more, but if I like sit straight up. Oh yeah, this is a little better. It needs to be rotated more. But anyway, yeah. As I was telling you guys earlier, I did do a test stream the other day with Sackboy. Basically, I just did the tutorial. And for anyone who is seriously into this game, the volume's really loud for some reason. I just want to adjust that real quick to make sure that you guys can actually hear me. But we did a test stream the other day. just to make sure that everything was working all right. Did the tutorial, and yeah, it was fun. It's Kensworth he's driving. It's a Kensworth he's driving. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about trucks. But yeah, as I was saying, this was pretty hard to set up in VR. Well, the VR support is just a beta. It's not actually marked as a VR title, but it does have beta support. And I can definitely tell why it's in beta. Because the frame rate isn't that good. It might look fine for you guys on stream, I don't know, you'll have to let me know in chat. But, for me, it is very choppy. Like, it's probably... I don't know. I don't even know if you guys can see that. I don't know how it looks on stream. Let me know if it looks smooth to you or not. But in game, it doesn't look that great, frame rate wise. I would definitely not recommend someone with motion sickness to play this game. It's just not 90 FPS. Actually, what I did was I limited the FPS to 45 FPS. So that's the maximum I'm seeing in the headset right now. And the reason why I did that was because if I didn't do that, then I would get wide variations in frame rate. So like it would be like 90 FPS for a little while, and then later on it would just drop down to like 30 or something. It would be really jarring. So I decided just to keep it at 45. With the Oculus debug tool, just to make sure that I have a consistent frame rate, because for me that's better. What's the point in this game? I mean, why not play a game? What do you do? Basically, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's Truck Simulator, American Truck Simulator. So you're in America, you're doing deliveries, and you're basically trying to get from one spot to another. So a lot of people find this pretty relaxing, just being on the open road. Oh boy. And if you have like a hectic life or something, sometimes people find it nice and relaxing to just do their own thing. Yeah, I know, Sackboy. I'm not really going to play this 100% accurately. I don't really care what my score is or anything. You can also switch to different views like this, but that's really weird because the tracking just stops. So just stay in first person. How do I deliver this? How does it look on the stream, by the way? Is it laggy for you guys at all? Like, is the screen lagging? Or is the audio good? Yeah, get to the green icon. I was on the green icon, but nothing happened. Holy cow, that is not what I want to do. Everything looks good on your end? Yeah, in my end, like in the headset, everything's super laggy. Like I said, the VR portion of this is definitely in beta, so... And the other thing is, for you guys, you're just seeing it on like a small flat screen. But for me, it's taking up my entire vision. So, that could also make it seem, you know, make lag a much bigger deal for me. Since it's in my entire vision, and... Oh, great. It's taking up my entire vision instead of just like a flat screen. You're getting a TF2 Unusual soon, Boo. Nice. Which one? Alright, there we go. So for some reason that didn't, come up the first time. Shoot. Yeah, the menus are really weird in here. You can sort of see how weird it is now. All the tracking is stopped, and well, for you guys it's different. For you guys, the menu's moving, and the world is staying still. But for me, the world is moving around with my head, and the menu is standing still. So that's weird. Anyway, we're just doing... I'm in a hurry. I don't really care. Oh, yeah. And then we go back to the menu. So for you guys, it's upside down. For me, it's not in the headset, so I need to sort of look through the nose hole to be able to, like, click on stuff. So yeah, menus are really weird. It's obviously in beta. But, yeah. It's still pretty cool being in Truck in VR. Like, it's very realistic. I don't really care. Let's just do this one. Yeah, sure, take job. Here's the L key to activate the headlights. Oh, okay. You're getting the photo knot with the abduction effect. Ah, cool. I'm not sure which one the photo knot is. Let's see. L? L doesn't... It doesn't look like L does anything, honestly. Oh, because I didn't start the car yet. But yeah, if you're someone who has even slightest bit of motion sickness, do not play this game. Like, I got a pretty strong stomach. I know because I played TF2 in VR back when I had my Vive, and everyone was complaining about how much motion sickness they were getting from that. And, you know, I was fine for that. So I think I'm going to be fine for this game, even though it's super laggy, super low FPS, at least in the headset. But yeah. Yeah, I noticed that segue. I just didn't have the light on. I didn't have the engine on, I mean. Oh, I can't believe I stopped like that. Just stopped on a dime. I thought for sure I was crashing into him. So, I think I'm going to try this mission following the traffic rules. We'll see. I'll probably get a speeding ticket or something because the speedometer is actually behind the menu, and I don't think I can move that. Can you crash into people? I don't know if there's pedestrians. I think I enabled that option, but I think since it's nighttime, there's no one out. Turn on the blinker. I don't know how to do anything, Boo. I literally, like, Sackboy literally got me this game, like, a couple weeks ago, and I haven't played it. Well, I hadn't had a chance to play it because we were moving to this new place that I'm in right now. Which, by the way, I'm in the new place, so that's a story I can tell later on. I have mail. Begin the chat. Hey, Uncle Lance, how's it going? Oh, shoot. I ran a red light. Thanks, chat, you're distracting me. God damn it, Uncle Lance, why'd you have to chat? I ran a red light and got in trouble because of you. Use the bracket keys on your keyboard. The bracket keys. Oh, I see. Yeah, I can hardly even see the blinkers through the menu. But yeah, how are you doing, Uncle Lance? Welcome to the stream. By the way, I am playing this with keyboard and mouse. I know it's better with controller, but honestly, it was just so hard to get this running with the Oculus Rift that I honestly don't want to add, you know, hooking up a controller on top of that. That's just how much work I've had to go through to set this up. Are you going, bud? Yeah, I can definitely see this being better with controller. Pretty much, boo. It's pretty much like I'm drunk driving. I'm not even looking where I'm going. Gamepad or steering wheels recommended, yeah. But yeah, as I was talking about earlier, and as I did in my last stream a couple weeks ago, we did move into the condo. If you guys remember, I did do that whole last stream before we moved thing where we played TF2. I do want to play more TF2 in the new place, but oh man, there's just so much to fill you guys up on. Good thing we're playing like a boring game where I can just talk and that'll be okay. But basically, we're not completely set in yet. There's a room next door to my bedroom, which I'm in. Well, I'm in my bedroom right now, but basically, there's another room next door that's going to end up being my gaming room with all my streaming stuff and all my gaming stuff, but we are still in the process of building the wall. Now, it's gotten a lot faster than I thought it was. I don't really know much about construction, but I assumed it would take much longer. But we still got work to do on that. The contractor we hired still gotta like paint it and everything, and I don't even know what else, but he still got work to do. But yeah, once that's set up, I'm going to be moving all my stuff in there and setting all my stream stuff in here. So this weekend I'm going to be streaming from my bedroom, but next weekend I'm going to be in the room next door, which should hopefully be finished by then, and that'll be nice because, like I said, all my gaming and streaming stuff will be all together. I can pretty much stream anything on any platform that I own, and I'll have this whole setup for like console gaming too. So like right now, basically all my streams have been from this desk here, where basically I just sit at the desk and play from here, but I'm going to have a whole console gaming setup where I'll have like a recliner, and then we can stream stuff on my TV, and then we can just play I can just, you know, be chilling in my recliner playing games on the TV and streaming that way. So that's really cool. You're going to get this game and break out the old Xbox steering wheel. Nice. I didn't know that there was an Xbox steering wheel. Well, actually, wait, I guess I did, but I never really thought of that. You plan on getting a Logitech G27 for this game. Nice. Is that like a steering wheel, I'm guessing? But yeah, that'll be nice when that's all set up. And yeah, basically, the entire Reader's Digest version, I guess, of what's been going on with the past 2 weeks since my last stream is basically we got ready to move, so I had to pretty much pack everything since I hadn't done any packing before. So I packed pretty much everything I had. Well, I didn't put on the moving van, but we had the moving day where you know, we had the guys move everything onto the truck. And then we did a bunch of our own stops. I better stop for gas. Yeah. Don't mind me. Just getting gas. Nothing abnormal there. Hold E. Press and hold the falling key to fill the tank. But yeah, we moved everything, which itself took a few days. And basically we've just been moving stuff over to the new place and unpacking everything here. And, you know, there's been a lot of miscellaneous stuff in the middle. But that's basically the gist of it. We've just been doing so much work. Alright, go, go, go. There's no one there. Come on, move. Why am I moving so slow? We got Nightbot in chat. Sweet. Yeah, I'm glad Nightbot's in here. I would not be able to really moderate that well from here. I mean, I can still ban people and stuff by looking through the nose hole, but it's not comfortable. Safe place in this game is behind the wheel. Not if I'm driving. But yes, I really like the idea of, like, the concept of, you know, Euro Truck American Truck Simulator, I should say, in VR. That's why I had it on my wish list, is because, you know, it's a nice, relaxing VR game. A lot of VR games out on the market are very intense. They have you moving around a lot, and I do not, let's just say I don't have the stamina a lot of people do. So, those games I really aren't viable for me to stream, because it's just me, like, waving my arms around for like 30 minutes and then being exhausted and then taking a break or doing stuff at a slower pace, and that's not really fun. So any VR game that's like sitting down, I'm all hyped for. Like, I did stream a bunch of Skyrim in VR, and I guess that was basically a lot of what I don't like, but with that game, it was just like the significance of having it in VR was so great that I was willing to go through all that to be able to stream it. As well as Euro Truck Simulator 2, yeah. But yeah, big thanks again to Sackboy for giving me this game. I don't want this to set a precedent, by the way, where I just stream games that people send me, because I know someone's going to if I did do that, someone would send a horror game and I wouldn't want to play it, and then they get upset because I don't like horror games. So I don't want to set a precedent of me playing a game just because I got it as a gift. But I was really interested in playing this in VR, so that's why I'm streaming it. So yeah, thanks again, Sackboy. He used Dash Arcos for his Rift. Yeah, I did a lot more than that, though, Sackboy. Like, there's a whole tutorial on YouTube and stuff, and that tutorial didn't even cover the performance issues I've been messing with. Like, the whole frame rate. It's just not ideal. And so I did have to, like, there's one of the comments, I think, in the you know, underneath the video that told me how to, you know, deal with the frame rate and stuff. So basically I just followed that, and I think it's better because of that. It's a real shame that the performance in this isn't that good, because if it was like a decent performance, then, you know, I might even consider streaming this like multiple times, or, you know, maybe even like regularly, just because it's like a nice chill stream where you can just talk. But this frame rate, again, I think I'll be fine with this stream because I've got a decent stomach, but this is not an enjoyable experience in VR. If the frame rate was like ironed out and all, then I would totally play this again. Maybe when they bring this out of beta, then I'll stream it again, and when it becomes an officially supported like an official VR game on Steam. But until then, this is not very comfortable. Yeah, it is a really good chill stream. It just it's just such a shame that the frame rate's bad, and I really like the idea of being in like a car and just, you know, driving for a bit. Like, if I wasn't playing this in VR, it would be so boring, I think, because it wouldn't feel like I was, you know, actually driving. It would just be like a normal video game, but instead of oh shoot, this is my turn. Hopefully there's no cars. But shoot, I lost my train of thought because of that. But I love this whole concept, you know, and it's like the perfect, not the perfect, but the type of VR game that I do want to play more of, like a sitting down game where, you know, it's not very intense and stuff that I can just, you know, sit back and chill with for a little while. But the frame rate is just awful. Like, the frame rate completely, it doesn't take me out of the experience really, but it just, I mean, it's just not that good. And you know, I haven't played this for more than like 20 minutes. So, like, it feels fine now. I feel fine now, but I don't know if I'm going to start feeling sick after like another hour of this or so. We'll see. Game made by STS Software. I was wondering who made this, because some of the icons, when I went to set up the account or whatever for the game, it sort of reminded me of stuff from other publishers. But yeah, no, I don't know if these guys are known for anything else. I don't know if they're just the truck simulator guys or what. Yeah, it really doesn't feel too good when I look back and forth. The frame rate is just not that good. If I'm like sitting here and I'm looking forward, it's fine. Like, once we straighten out here. Yeah, like this is okay. Well, I would say this is slightly below average. You can still see that in the headset that there's some frame rate issues, but it's not that bad. Sometimes when I look to the side, it looks fine now, but sometimes when I look to the side, it looks worse. And then when I'm moving my head around like this, it stutters quite a bit. So not the best VR game. I do want to stream more VR once we get everything set up in the next room, but I'm probably going to have to put that on the back burner. VR, I mean, because I do want to play a bunch of games on my Xbox One X. Now, if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys would know that I did buy an Xbox One X. GameStop was having sort of like a promotion going on where if you trade in your Xbox One S, you'll get $250 towards a Xbox One X when you trade in to buy an Xbox One X. So I did that because that's basically what I paid for my Xbox One S. So it's basically like hitting the reset button, you know? When I got my Xbox One S, I wasn't entirely sure if I would like the whole Xbox experience. I remember especially asking their support if there was like a return, like what kind of return policy they had, because I was buying this directly from Microsoft, and that was like a big deal because I had no idea if I would like it or not. But I ended up really liking it, and now that I know that I like it, then I had the confidence to get the Xbox One X. So yeah, again, apologies if it's since the screen is upside down, but this was just sorry, I lost my train of thought. I'm trying to go through the menus here. I don't really know the difference between these. I guess just going by the monetary value. Sure, Fresno to Los Angeles. Let's do it. I don't really care what missions we do or how perfect we are. Yep, that's right, Sackboy. Just trying to keep everything uniform. I have no idea where we are. Okay, probably should have just looked at the GPS. So we can go either way. But yeah, it was a really good promo deal from GameStop, so I decided to get that. But that's not all I got from GameStop. For one, I made sure to get the PUBG bundle for the Xbox One X, because that was the same price as just a plain old Xbox One X. So, you know, might as well get the bundle if it's cost the same. So I got that, and they were having a completely separate promotion for when you buy a brand new Xbox One, that you get a game for free. So I got PUBG basically for free because it was part of the bundle, and then I ended up getting Hitman as well. And at first I was going to get Call of Duty World War II, and I kind of wish I had stuck with that, but I just wanted like a open world game that, you know, I could stream, so I might stream that at some point. Just reset my view, by the way. But yeah, it was a really great deal from GameStop. Not sponsored, by the way. I made sure to put that in my tweet too, but it was just a really good deal, and I highly recommend it if you've got if you've been looking to get an Xbox One X, because I think that's weird. One light was red, but the other one was green. But yeah, I think the deal was that if you trade in a regular Xbox One or a PS4, you get $200 towards an Xbox One X. If you have an Xbox One S if you have an Xbox One S, you get $250, and then if you have a PS4 Pro or a Nintendo Switch, you get $300, I believe. I could be wrong, so if you're interested in that offer, definitely, you know, double check. You know, don't take my word for it, but it's a really good deal if anyone's been looking into getting a Xbox One X. Oh shoot, that's my turn. Again, I'm not sponsored or anything. I don't get anything if you decide to go through with that, but it is a really cool deal. So yeah, might as well spread the word, right? Yeah, I know, Sackboy. I didn't even realize my headlights were off until I was down the road. But yeah, and really the only reason I'm getting an Xbox One X right now, I don't have a 4K TV or a 4K monitor. I really just want it for better performance, because some games have like performance modes and stuff. And even if a game doesn't have a performance mode, it'll still, perform better on Xbox One X since it's just stronger. So, yeah. Yeah, be sure to share the stream if you want spread the word or know someone else who's interested in VR or truck simulator, I guess. But yeah, it was really fun. I've been having a lot of fun on my Xbox One S. So when I saw that deal come up, I was like, hey, might as well, you know, future-proof my Xbox One. Get an Xbox One by getting an Xbox One X, and yeah, then when I do get a 4K monitor TV, I'll be ready. And until then, I can just enjoy, you know, better performance and faster loading times. So yeah. I definitely want to stream some stuff on there. I've actually had some fun, had quite a bit of fun with some first-person shooters on there, surprisingly. Oh shoot. Like I've been playing like a bunch of Overwatch on there, and before that I was playing like Star Wars Battlefront, the 2015 Battlefront on there as well. And Battlefront 1, I played mainly because people actually still play that game on Xbox One, so it was nice to be able to actually get into a game and play that again. But yeah, Overwatch 2, I've actually been enjoying that as well. The thing I've noticed really is that when you play game like online shooters on PC, yeah, you have an easier time aiming because the mouse is just more accurate than an analog stick, but everyone else has that too. So if you're just playing casual games like I usually do, then you know you can be paired up against someone who's on a completely different level, you know. And when you play against those people, it feels like, you know, that you're basically playing against an aimbot because they have such good game sense and they have such good reflexes with a mouse. But with, you know, a controller with Xbox, when we were playing on Xbox or something, everyone's just using an analog stick. So if you can get behind someone, and then it's much more effective, I've found, than on, you know, PC, because people can turn around in a snap on PC. On console, they can still turn around pretty fast, but it's just not the same. So it's sort of like, I'm not going to say like it's better on one platform or another, shoot. But yeah, it's just an interesting, you know, difference I've noticed, and it sort of made the game feel different. I need some gas. And yeah, I saw that I got an accident there. Yeah, not a perfect driver, obviously, but yeah, might as well try to play the game by the rules, right? I know, I think I said something completely different when we started this. Like, I didn't really care, and I don't really care, like, about if I get, like, you know, if I get there with no damage or no traffic violations or anything. I don't really care about that, but I also am not, you know, going to just ram into people. Because there's really no crashing mechanics in here. Like, your car doesn't crunch up or anything, like in GTA. So, I did do that for fun a little bit during the test stream, but I don't know, it wasn't as fun as I thought it would be. And if you have motion sickness, oh boy, you do not want to crash when you're driving a vehicle in VR. It just does not feel right. Anyway, how's the volume sound, Sackboy? I turned it down earlier, but can you still hear me clearly over the engine? I don't know why it seems like it's different from yesterday's, and I have no idea why. And I'm just, you know, doing that based off the bars. Sounds good? Okay. Yeah, I don't know why it looked different, but yeah. So basically tomorrow I'm thinking we stream some TF2 because I think I want to do I'm going to, try to do TF2 on Saturdays again, and then maybe we'll do an Xbox One game on Sunday. We'll see. Yeah, it's like, boy, I remember playing Fortnite. I played it a little bit with some people, some friends on Xbox One, but it's not that great with crossplay because then you're going up against PC players, and well, I just described like what it's like to go against PC players. Like if you get someone who's really good, it feels like aimbot basically. And that's not a hit against PC gaming in general. It's just, something I've, like, that's just an observation, But for casual gaming, I think I find myself having, a better time on the Xbox One. And now, I've noticed too when I've played Overwatch that I don't really get, as cool play of the games when I do get play of the game. Because, on PC, you can just get some really cool multi-kills by just, doing flick aim and, blasting, like, 4 guys in a row. And, on console, it's harder. So, play of the games tend to not be as exciting, but I still prefer that. I still find myself, enjoying the game more, and I don't run into any of those people who have like aimbot like aim. And there's less hacking too, so that's a plus as well. So I'm just looking at the menu here. So I have 10,000, is that it? I could have sworn I was under that, or there is a minus next to that. So am I 10,000 in debt in this game? I don't know. I still don't know much about Truck Simulator. Oh, that's my turn. Ouch. Yeah, sorry. I'm honestly not trying to damage anything. Sackboy, you'll know that last stream I almost... Like, when I did the test stream, I almost blew up. Well, I didn't blow it up, but... my engine was having trouble, I think, at some point, because I was purposefully driving in the stuff. But yeah... basically, as I said earlier, all I've been doing since the last stream is moving, unpacking stuff out of my way car, and it really doesn't feel like I've had too much of a chance to play and stream. But now that we have a bunch of stuff unpacked and I've gotten my computer set up, it'll be easier to stream. At least for this weekend, because as soon as the wall in the other room is finished, I'm moving all of my stuff over there. And that's probably going to take a while to move over. Well, that's fine, Boo. I understand. I was just basically talking to Sackboy about moving and my adventures with my Xbox One X. Which, by the way, I will be streaming more of. I'm thinking Sunday will be the first time I Well, not the first time I stream a game from there, but... Oh, shoot. Can I pull off this turn? Yes, I can. Sweet. Oh, why am I going backwards? Stop. There we go. And since I don't care about XP... Alright, so I got 3,000 from that? That's a profit, right? Alright, cool. Let's just jump into another job. I don't really care. Shoot, it's so hard to read these menus. Oh, is this like a skill tree? Unassigned skill points. Okay. Man, this is really tough in the headset. Let's upgrade our value. Yes, I just want a quick job. I don't care about buying my own truck. Ah, sure, we'll just do this one. I don't really care. Just get me back into VR. Get me off these menus. What's the difference between American Truck Simulator and Euro Truck Simulator? Well, I've never played Euro Truck Simulator. Well, maybe I have. But I've never played it beyond like a couple hours or so. If I have played it before. I think if you look on my Steam profile, it'll probably say something on there. But I really can't compare them since I haven't played either of them that much. I think the main difference is the location. You know, in Europe, everyone drives on the left side of the street, I believe. And in the US, everyone drives on the right side. So for me, I wanted to do this American Truck Simulator in particular in VR, just so that, you know, I wouldn't have that barrier of, you know, having to remember to drive on the wrong side. I said the wrong side, the other side of the street. Patrick the Fox, thank you for subscribing, I appreciate that. I have to peek through the nose hole to see notifications. Yeah, there is a train sim. I haven't even tried that. That looks crazy. Alright. Want to keep going. Ah, shoot, I should have stopped at the gas station. We've got like half a tank. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of simulator games out there. As far as I know, the truck simulator games are the only ones available in VR. Well, there's probably like some VR specific games, but I guess I'm talking like mainstream simulator games, if there is such a thing. $4.91 for train sim, wow. Why am I moving forward? Oh, now we can go. I actually put on the brake. I kind of wish that, well, I know it's called American Truck Simulator, but I kind of wish there were other cars you could just drive around, like, I don't know, maybe if there was like a pizza delivery simulator or something that was available in VR, maybe that would be better, because this truck is just so slow. Oh, 54. I saw, oh man. Yeah, sorry, chat's a little blurry in VR. Oh man, it made me speak. Good job. But yeah, 54, that's a bit steep. Well, I don't know. There's like... I don't know how detailed it is, but... I mean, I don't think I would pay that much for a train simulator. You'd have to be pretty into trains for that to be worth it, I think. But hey, just give it like a year or two and it'll be on sale for like $10. Just wait. It's the feds? What? Again, this is confusing. I don't... Because the red light is above the... Oh, it's an arrow. I can't see... See, it's too blurry in the headset for me to see that it's an arrow. If I saw the arrow, then yeah, it would make sense. But for me, it's like... It's red, it's right above the lane. Why is it red and everyone's going through it? Why is everyone breaking the law? But no. Yeah, I can barely see that that's an arrow. Yeah. Because I don't know, maybe it's just where I live, but don't the poles usually stretch like over the lane? Like completely over the lane? Maybe that's just where I live, or maybe I'm just not remembering it right, but that seems to be how I remember it. So, I mean, basically, you should try VR Saber Bee. Well, yeah. God damn it. It's so hard to tell how fast I'm going because I can't see the speedometer. And it feels like I'm going normal speed. Oh yeah, that was super stuttery for me. Turning that corner. Again, I guess it's not like that for you guys. Or if it is, it just doesn't look like much of a big deal because it's on a flat screen, but yeah. I don't think I could like stream VR Beat Saber or Saber Beat or whatever for like 2 hours. I don't think I got that kind of stamina. Because with that, you know, you gotta swing your arms all around, you gotta swing in the right direction. Actually, I think I did Audio Shield, which is a separate kind, which is like a similar game, I mean. But, actually, I think I did that as one of my Variety VR streams. Back when VR was very new. Speedometer's on my routed visor. Let me make this turn first. Where's my speedometer? Oh, I see, in the top left. I did not see that before. I was looking down near the ETA and down near my money. You saw Pokemons play that game. Real life Pokemons? Yeah, I mean, it's a fun game. I think it's sort of, you know, it's basic. It looks. I've seen, you know, gameplay of Beat Saber on YouTube, but it looks very similar to Audio Shield, except I think it's similar. Well, simpler, I mean, because you just need to block it with your hand instead of hit like a thing a certain way. Pokimane. Is that how you pronounce it? Sounds like a Pokemon YouTuber. Okay, yeah, that is really This is really stuttery. Holy moly. Almost ran into that. I'm trying to look through the nose hole to see what you guys are seeing. Yeah, I think it looks much... For some reason, OBS is picking it up much smoother than it is in the headset. Oh, he's a Twitch streamer, I see. That's so weird. Why is it showing as perfect, like... Well, near perfect on OBS, but in here it's so laggy. Like, I almost couldn't look at that. Now it's better. Its frame rate is still really low, obviously, since I have it limited to 45 FPS. But, that was really bad just then. Like, I didn't feel sick, but it was sort of weird. Oh yeah, I still have the TF2 item thing on. The alert from Nightbot. This is cool, but would I really see God rays in my cab if I was driving like this? I feel like I wouldn't. Because it looks like these God rays are sort of like right in front of me. Well, I don't think it would be that interesting on just like a regular monitor, Sackboy. Because you don't have the depth that I can see. Like, it really does... Like, if I froze the game right now, it would really feel like I was... Or maybe even if I just pull over here real quick. Like, if I just stop here and then just, like, hang out and look around, this really does look like I'm in a truck. But when I move around, this frame rate is just so bad that it doesn't ruin the experience, but it makes the experience worse. If I'm just doing this on a monitor, then I really don't see any reason for someone to watch this stream rather than someone else. And I just don't think it would be nearly as interesting for me or for like viewers in general. Try extending the game to multiple monitors. That could make the game worse, Sackboy. I think that would make the game worse, right? Because you're doing on a bunch of different screens instead of just like the headset. And I think that's sort of kind of what I'm doing here with OBS, like with what you guys are seeing on the screen. And for the record, I know it's not OBS's fault that the game's laggy-ish, or doesn't have a high FPS, I guess I should say. Because I tried playing this, by myself with nothing else open, and it's still laggy. I thought maybe it's because the new Oculus dashboard has to be open all the time. Maybe that's causing it. But no, I found a way to disable that, and even went to an older version of the game. Well, rip that guy. But I went to an older version of the dashboard, and so that I could turn off the dashboard, and that didn't fix it. So I honestly think it's just, the fact that it's in beta, and the fact that it's not 100%, patched or whatever. Because I can run like other VR games on this PC no problem, and obviously you guys have seen me not only play games, but stream really high quality games from here. And again, no issues there. So I don't think it's like a lack of power on my PC. So I don't know if it's like optimization or what, but 114 miles, yeah, we definitely need to stop for gas. Oh boy, slow down. You're going to donate stuff. Nice, Boo. Thanks for that. I appreciate it. You've seen Squirrel play on 3 monitors and the stream in the middle monitor on Twitch. That's a weird setup to have the stream in the middle. But hey, whatever works, I guess. He has a wider field of view. How much was my PC? Well, it's weird, Boo. I don't have an exact number. Because, one, I bought this PC, I think initially back in 2012, but I've been upgrading it since then. So, I want to say it was close to 1,000 when I bought it, like initially. But I've upgraded it from like a 560 or 570 or whatever NVIDIA graphics card to now I have a Superclock 980. And I also have like a really expensive 1TB SSD in there too, so that probably, those two things probably put it up closer to 1,000. Well, another 1,000, I mean, so it's probably, I don't know if it's 2,000 actually, because the processor's kind of old. It's an i7, but it's kind of old, so I'm not entirely sure. But, yeah. I'm not entirely sure if it's 2,000, but it's definitely over 1,000. Probably around 1,500 if I had to guess. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. There's just too many things. Oh, Boo, is that your donation? Sweet. I wish I could see it. I mean, I have to look through this tiny nose hole, so I can see that you made a donation, but I can't really see what items you donated. But thanks for that, I appreciate it. Maybe like once we end off the stream, I can take off the headset, and I can look at the page on scrap.tf. But thanks for that, I really do appreciate it. Your name is Dog on stream. Ah, cool. I couldn't even see the name, to be honest. I just assumed it was you because you said you were going to do it. Now that I think of it, I probably could have put OBS in VR with me. Because for those of you who don't know, the reason I'm able to read chat is because I'm using the Oculus Dashboard 2.0. And one of the features of Oculus Dash 2.0 is that you can take windows from your PC and display them as in VR, sort of as like a window. Is that a helicopter? That's cool, I guess. But, oh, shoot. That's an accident. Anyway, I can sort of display a window in VR and place it somewhere in my physical space. I think you guys saw that earlier where I was sort of adjusting. I was using my touch controller to put it up in the air. So basically, my chat is in a box. It's bigger, actually bigger than the rear view window, but it's right next to it. So I can see the stream chat pretty clearly. Not like 100% clearly, since still a little blurry, but I can still read chat and everything. But I think I've done this before where I've put OBS. I think I put Streamlabs OBS in like a blue box for my Skyrim VR streams. So I guess I could have done that, but I don't know. Too late now. Beep beep. Out of my way. Man, there is no one coming from this side. But we need to turn anyway, so kinda need to follow traffic laws for now. Alright, that went nicely. See, the other thing I kinda wish there was like something like a pizza delivery simulator or something. Just something where there's like smaller cars. Is that the physics in a truck are obviously, you know, different than if you just drive like, you know, a normal car, so it's a bit different driving this in VR because, you know, obviously it's trucks are different than cars, so it's a bit odd to drive around a truck like this, especially since you normally need training to drive these types of trucks, and then just to do it in VR, you know. Yeah, I know, Sackboy, but there weren't any cops watching. But yeah, really nice. It's still a nice relaxing experience. It would be much more relaxing if the frame rate was better. I don't know if you see this, but the window is having some clipping issues. It's like really weird. It's hard to explain, but I can sort of kind of see through the right side of it at times. Like there's sort of these like slow down. There's sort of these like transparent triangles that appear. Like I said, it's weird. It's almost as if like there was like these massive claws that tore through the side of it, and it just appears like that and then reforms every like second or so. If you were driving a semi-truck in real life, you would have to have a community driver's license. Yeah, I know. That's how I know that, well, the reason I know that is because the actual local community college in my town actually does training for these big semi-trucks. And, you know, I've actually seen, like, students in trucks, you know, practicing in, like, parking lots and stuff, driving these around. But yeah, I've never had that training, so it seems a bit weird. I'm speeding, really? How am I speeding? 28 miles per hour is speeding here. Alright, let's see. I want to actually try one of these other ones. Let's see what happens when I do this. Proceed to the unloading area. Alright, I think that's around here. Oh, that's the civilian there. $25? Really? I got a ticket for $25? Alright, press T. Oh, that's really weird. It's like half my screen isn't rendered. But it's because there's a menu open right now. Yeah, I just want to do that. I guess if you are really into this game, you can do your own business, but for just a casual thing, I don't see why you would do anything other than just have, you know, your own little job and have everything paid for. I think I need to sit up straight for it to calibrate. Or, like, be where I want it to be. Alright, I think that's good. Huh. Yeah, I don't know how fast I was going, Tech Boy. Yeah, the other thing that's weird is that trucks take so much longer to accelerate. So it just feels really slow. You know, since I'm used to being in, like, a normal-sized car. Oh yeah, there are pedestrians out. There aren't that many. There's a sunroof on the truck. Slow down. Don't get in my way, please. Thank you. How do I open the sunroof? I need to pull over when we're on the highway and do that. Alright, let me just pull over here. Oh yeah, there is. Is there a way to open that? Or close it? You can't open it. Okay. Well, that's fine. This is actually a pretty nice cab. You really got everything you need. Oh boy. Tracking was a bit weird there. But yeah. Once I get into the other room, we'll have these sensors set up in much better locations. Right now it's sort of on my bookshelf and my bedside table. So it's a bit weird right now, but once we're in the room next door, it should be much better. Also, I want to keep this... Oh, come on. You can see me pulling out. But, I'm probably going to keep this stream close to 2 hours, because again, the FPS really makes this difficult for VR. It's difficult to enjoy in VR, I mean. Like I said, I don't feel sick. I don't feel like I'm going to vomit. Which, if you guys saw what I see in the headset, which would probably surprise you, that I'm not feeling sick. But it's just not enjoyable in VR. Maybe when they get this out of beta, I'll probably try this again. And, you know, shoot, I took the wrong exit. Well, that's fine. Looks like there's a place to turn around up here. But yeah, they just need to fix the performance issues, and then this will be a much better game. So I'll probably try this again once the VR is out of beta. But yeah. Anyway, I want to keep this stream close to 2 hours because of the frame rate, and because I already feel a lot of pressure on my forehead. Oh wow, this is a long ways away. I thought I could just turn around somewhere. Oh, come on. There's gotta be a place for me to turn around. Even if I have to go a little off-road. Oh, there's a place up here. Looks stored on the stream? It looks fine to me, Psych Boy, from what I can see through the nose hole. Maybe you mean like it's a little like, you know, it's not exactly what you would see on a 2D monitor. Stop! Jeez. Idiot. Why is there a guy behind me? Oh great, there's another truck coming. Oh, I'm hauling some construction equipment. Wow. But yeah, it might look a little different than what you would see on a 2D monitor, just because I am playing this in VR. I didn't use my blinkers, but oh well. Hashtag rebel. Hey Oscar, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, man? A 3-axis gyroscope and a 3-axis accelerometer on the Oculus Rift. Yeah, there is that, but it also relies on the sensor, Sackboy. You can check F6 for job info. Oh yeah, I can see it says excavator as the cargo. Oh, I didn't realize I was being timed. Interesting. I'm not sure how we're doing on gas, though. I'm a little worried. It said next rest stop in 11 hours. How far are we even going? Yeah, we're going like 200 miles. That doesn't seem... Alright, it looks like there's gas up ahead, so I'm actually going to take a little detour, because I do not want to run out of gas. I'll probably have to do some weird turning. That was weird. Go forward. Oh well, at least the guy behind me is not trying to get in the front. Yeah, I saw that side, boy. There's a built-in stat nav in the truck. You mean the GPS? This game is cool? Yes, it is cool. I just wish the VR support was a little better, because we're definitely having some performance issues. But once they iron out the performance issues, it should be much better. Also, I really need to adjust my headset. It's really starting to dig in now. I don't think I have... I don't know. I've spent literally like hours and hours on trying to adjust this right. Alright. But yeah, I'm definitely going to try and keep this close to a 2-hour stream because of that. I don't know if it's the shape of my head or what, but I can't stay in VR for much more than a couple hours. Ah, nice, Boo. Well, good luck with your market garden kills. As I said earlier, I will be streaming TF2 tomorrow, so that'll be fun. Oh, come on. Am I stuck on something? Shoot. Alright, try to pull out. Why is that... Does that count as stuck? Turn. Shoot. No, I wanna... Oh, shoot. Let's try this again. How is that counting as getting stuck? Is it getting stuck over there too? No, it looks fine. Alright, that's not fine. Alright, we're past that. And we're out. Nice. Oh, cool. Is it because we're friends on Steam Sec, boy? Oh, can't really do that. Tracking will go all weird. Alright, let's get back on the freeway. Get off the side of the road. Oh, okay. That's cool. I like it when games add little features like that. Alright, let's see. But yeah, if you weren't here, this guy is going much faster. There's another guy behind him. But yeah, if there's anyone watching who wasn't here earlier, I will probably be streaming Team Fortress 2 tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I'm probably going to try and do one of the games on my Xbox One X. Probably Overwatch, honestly. because I've been really enjoying Overwatch on there recently. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear. And after this weekend, I'm probably not going to be streaming much during the week, just because the wall in the computer room is probably going to be finished, and then I'm going to be moving all of my streaming stuff, all my gaming stuff over to there, and then I'm probably going to be doing like setting up different things, like doing different setups to get that all up and running. So yeah, but I should hopefully be back in the new place by next weekend. If not, then I'll just be streaming here again. But if that gets finished, then I'm definitely going to want to set it up in that room. Overwatch is really good, Sekwa. And if anyone wants to add me on Steam in preparation for the stream tomorrow for Team Fortress 2, feel free to add me. Just let me know that you're adding me either in chat or in a comment on my profile. That way that tracking just weird there for a second, but that way I know that you're there for the stream and you're not there to, I don't know, trade TF2 items or something, which I really don't do anymore. But yeah, just let me know you're adding me on there. If you want to add me on your Xbox One X to play any potential streams I'm going to be doing on there, then feel free to add me on Xbox Live as well. Both of those, my usernames on those are going to be just GrandNoodleLite, all one word, same as pretty much all of my other accounts. Yes, I know. I was holding down the brake button. I was holding down S, but no. Nothing was happening. Does that command not work, Sackboy? If exclamation point Steam doesn't work, try SP. I don't know why I didn't make Steam work. I'll add that to the commands list after the stream if I remember. Yeah, that's right, Sackboy. Because there's a lot of people on Steam who just add me for, you know, for random trades. They try to, like, honestly, they just try to scam me out of, like, TF2 items, and I honestly don't even trade anymore. So, I mean, I'm not even going to really accept a trade, even if it's a legitimate trade. But, you know, people a lot of times add me for that, even though I have a link to make a trade offer on my Steam profile, which I tell everyone to use. So, as long as you let me know that you're adding me on the stream chat or on a comment somewhere, then that's fine. I'll know it's why you're adding me and I'll accept your request. But if you want to just trade something, then just use the trade link I have on my profile to make a trade offer. Because I do not want to, you know, sit there in like the trade menu watching someone slowly add items just to make like a lowball offer. So just do a trade offer if you want to trade something. If you want to donate like a TF2 item, you can do that through scrap.tf, which is a well-known, reputable site in the TF2 community. And you can just donate items through there, and I'll just withdraw the items from the site. Boo did that just a little bit earlier, if you didn't see that. So thanks again, Boo. But yeah, there's really no... I want to make it so that if you're adding me, then... Well, let me rephrase that. I want to make it so that if you add me and don't say anything, I just assume that you're just some random person, and I'm just not going to accept that. Because if you're from the stream, I should know who you are, because I want to set like nicknames for people from the stream too. So that way, if you change your name on Steam, I can still tell, hey, you're this person on YouTube and all that. So yeah, because I've had like a bunch of different people who've added me for like a stream, and then, you know, maybe we don't talk that much, or maybe they just join when I'm streaming, and they, you know, they change their names to like different things, and then it's hard to keep track of all that. So that's why I copy your name from YouTube and set it as a nickname on Steam. So I want to make sure that everyone who adds me from the stream tells me that they're adding me, so that I can set their nicknames and keep everyone organized. And that also helps me so that if I don't see someone for like a couple weeks or something, then that tells me that, okay, these people, they're not really interested anymore, and I can just, you know, unfriend them, you know, make room for other people, you know? That way, you know, if someone new wants to join in and, you know, they want to play, that way, you know, none of the spaces on my friends list are going to waste. So yeah, I want to make it so if people want to trade me, they just make a trade offer, and if you're in the stream wanting to join, then you just need to tell me so that I can set your nickname. Oh, that was a weird tracking thing again. I don't know if you guys can see that weird tracking issue when it happens. It's only happened twice this stream, but I don't know if you guys can see it or not. But it's a little disorientating. And yes, that's my Steam profile. I have a specific link that goes directly to my profile, just in case, you know, people start making you know, clones and trying to impersonate me and scam people. Because I have seen other I have seen that happen to other YouTubers and streamers, where, you know, you'll see a million people named, I don't know, Muselk or Funk. You know, you'll see a bunch of people trying to imitate their profile so that they can scam people. And I just want to make it so that if you want to make sure you're adding me on Steam, that there's a link there. So the only reason I don't talk to people on Steam is I don't want to bother them. But if you don't mind, I could talk. I cool talk to you. Oh, well, that's fine. You're welcome to talk to me anytime. I don't mind it when people talk to me on Steam. It's just like, you know, when people like are trying to scam you, you know, and they just waste your time, like putting like a scrap in for a key or something. I don't know. The other thing I get is that, and this was especially common before I you know, did my last stream before I moved, before I streamed TF2 last time. Am I just going in a circle? Did I miss a turn somewhere? Also, Jefferson, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. I think I might have missed a turn somewhere. Shoot. Oh well. But the other thing I got was I would have, actually, you know, a few people try to ask for free stuff from me. You know, they would say, hey, you haven't played TF2 in a while, can I have some free stuff? And it's like, no, because when I return to TF2, and I knew I was going to return to TF2 eventually, then those items will be, you know, valuable to me again. They'll be important to me again. I think I totally missed like an exit or something. But I literally had someone like ask, hey, can I just have all your TF2 stuff? And it's like, no. even if I wasn't going to play TF2 again, even if I never planned on it again, I'm still going to like want to sell that stuff, because that stuff's worth like real world money, you know. Like, I can easily sell that and get money for like a few different games if I wanted to, so I don't know, that's the other thing. But if you just want to like chat or join a game when I'm just, you know, even when I'm not streaming, feel free. Let's see. You did set the nickname on my Steam profile, right? Yep. Basically, all I do, Sackboy, is I put your YouTube name as your nickname, and then I put stream and then nickname. That's sort of the format I use. I put how I know this person and then the name that I know them with. So for you, you're from the stream, so I put stream, and then I have like a divider line, and then I have Sackboy D, just your YouTube name, and I think it's just your Steam name. But that way, if you change your name to something else for whatever reason, I still know who you are. And the reason I put where I know them from is because, you know, I have a lot of friends from like different places. Like, I used to have like a Gary's Mod TTT server back in the day, and obviously a lot of people add me on Steam, so I want to be able to tell, okay, did I know this person from my old TTT server, or is this person from the stream? So even if someone like that I've known since, you know, I had my TTT server back in 2012, and they changed their name like a few times, then I still want to be able to tell, okay, I don't recognize this person's name. Are they from the stream, or are they from, you know, the TTT server? And, you know, if sometimes like I add people who I play with like off stream, so that helps too. Like, all right, where is this person from? Are they just someone from the stream, or did I meet them in a game of TF2, for instance? That was super weird. Again, it's hard to determine velocity in here since it's like a truck and stuff, but anyway. That happened to you as well, Boo? You had a guy to play with, and he was asking for hats for Soldier. And he said I didn't need them because I have all class hats. Yeah, there's a lot of beggars out there who will just ask for stuff. And I think I have it a little worse than other people because I stream TF2 as well. Like, basically, if you stream TF2 or if you make videos on TF2 or whatever, you're just going to have a lot more people asking you because they know, it's easy for them to know like what kind of hats you have. And, you know, you're just, you know, publicly out there, you know, showing your inventory and stuff. So people know what you have, and people know, and like in my case, people knew that I hadn't played TF2 in a while. So it was like, hey, you haven't played TF2 in a while, can I have all your stuff? It's like, no. And, you know, even if I was like the richest person like in TF2, then, and I hadn't played, you know, in a while, that stuff is still worth real world money. So it's just weird. I don't get why people do that. I don't know if people actually give them items and that's why they do it, because they've had or heard of other people doing it and working for them. But it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't really see how anyone could, you know, just give away items for free. Well, I mean, just by asking for it. Like, obviously, Scrap.tf, the site I use for TF2 donations, they do, they have like a giveaway site where if you want, you can just do a giveaway on their website. Give away some items or hats. But I'm talking about, like, if there's no postings anywhere, if there's no listings anywhere, and they just ask you, can I have it? Like, I don't see how anyone would be successful. I would think the chances of that are so slim that it's not even worth asking, but people still ask it. So I don't know. Good thing you use a custom Steam community? Ah, nice. Do you mean like a skin, Sackboy, or are you talking about the URL for your profile? And I'm just going to... I'm in a hurry. Because I don't care. Alright, let's see. Looks like we have about 20 minutes left. The only reason I can tell is because of the chat notes. Yeah, we started at 3, so it's almost 5. So I think we'll do, what, one more? I'm not going to level this up because it sounds like if I do this, I'll just get longer ones. I'll just keep adding to this, I guess. I don't know. I don't really care. And, yeah, I don't know. Does it say how long these are? Whatever, I'll just go with this one. Doesn't matter, I just want to get back into VR. The ID for the profile. Ah, okay. Yeah, that's really handy to have that too. It's really convenient because it's like, what's your Steam profile? It's Steam Community / GrandNoodleLite. It's much easier to remember than all the random numbers Steam gives you. And you know, I have a similar thing for my YouTube channel. You can actually type in a URL, youtube.com/GrandNoodleLite, and it'll take you to my profile. That's a lot of trailers, by the way. Is that? No, that's just 2. I thought I was hauling 3 for some reason. But yeah, it's really handy. So 250 miles, so a little bit longer than the last one, it looks like. Yeah, I didn't even realize this is San Francisco, so that you've got all the hilly roads and stuff. Thank goodness it's not as crowded as the real San Francisco. I've never driven there, it's just... I just assume it's a lot busier. Alright, let me see. F6. Home accessories is what we're hauling. There are articulated trailers. I'm not sure what that means, Sackboy. Also, I see the gas station there, but I think we should be able to just get one on the highway. Playing this game makes me want to play Google Earth VR again. I've never actually visited my new house in Google Earth VR. Because you know in Google Earth VR you can go basically everywhere, and everything seems to be in 3D. At least if you're in the US or like Europe or something. Obviously if you're like in, I don't know, if you're in like North Korea or something, obviously there's no 3D stuff there. Or I think Washington DC is also not 3D modeled for government security reasons or something. But pretty much everywhere else is in 3D, so playing this and seeing like these roads and buildings, which I'm sure are you know, based off real life buildings and roads, you know, makes me sort of want to visit my current place in VR. Oh, it means one trailer is connected to another. Gotcha. I never knew that. Learn something new every day. It's a body of water there. I don't know if is this San Francisco? If it's San Francisco, I wonder where the Golden Gate Bridge is. Oh, I didn't even realize that there's like a GPS on the actual dashboard too. That's cool. Hey, what does F1 do? Oh, that pauses it. Okay, don't pause it in VR. That is weird. What time is it? I think we've got... Oh, I can't... It's so hard to see. It looks like it's 4:46? Oh yeah, because Nightbot just posted that. I'm just swerving all over the road while I'm trying to look at the time. I'm just trying to keep track of the time here because... I'm really starting to get a lot of pressure on my face from having this on all day. Well, not all day, but for a couple hours now. You can click the M key to view the whole map. Oh. Yeah, yeah, I see what that does, Sackboy. Unfortunately, that takes me out of VR. Well, that doesn't take me out of VR, but it acts like a menu where it doesn't show up in the headset for me, and for you guys I think it was upside down, but yeah, that could be helpful I guess if you're playing the pancake version just on a monitor. But yeah, I think I'm going to make this the last trip for this stream. Again, because the frame rate and the pressure that's on my face. I've tried to adjust this like a million times, and I think it's like the way I have it set up now is just how it's supposed to feel. But yeah, I guess what I was sort of expecting when the VR headsets initially came out was, yeah, it's a little weight on your face, but overall, if you're immersed in a game, you can completely ignore it. But I think what I'm sort of, you know, what I really want is sort of like something that's as light as like a pair of glasses, but something that's as light as a pair of glasses, but is much better overall. Which I know is realistic with current technology, but hey, you never know where VR will be in a couple of years. Oh yeah, I don't even have my headlights on. I didn't even think of that, Sackboy. I think it was light when we left, and that's why I didn't even think about it. I swear I'm better than this in real life, by the way. Oh, you know what? Let's get gas. because we still have a ways to go. And I do not want to run out of gas. The gas station looks pretty good in VR, actually. I mean, I bet it's just like a bunch of like flat textures in like from your guys' perspective. But from here, since the headset is, you know, blurry-ish, it almost looks real. Again, I'm sure those shelves in there are just like a flat surface, but it's hard to tell since the headset is sort of blurry. So, it's kind of like a blessing and a curse. But I don't know, I guess it's sort of more like a curse that sort of helps stop another curse, if that makes sense. Yeah, I guess it is diesel fuel, Sackboy. I mean, I didn't consciously think about that before, but it just didn't occur to me. But yeah, I think that, you know, the thing that VR headsets really need to work on is comfort. And I know there's a lot of prototypes out there that talk about like 4K like screens and whatnot, but I think that the way to really get people interested in VR is to make it more comfortable. Like, you can make it a really high quality display, you can make you know, the headset speakers really top notch, you can do all that, but at the end of the day, if it's not comfortable, then there's less of an incentive to stay in VR. Because if you want a product that gets people to stay in VR and, you know, play more and use more VR content, then, you know, you need to make something that's comfortable. And that's sort of what I was hoping with Oculus Go when that first came out, because it's lighter, you know. So I figured if it's lighter, and, you know, you don't need to have like a phone, then, you know, it's sort of designed to be its own thing. It's going to be lighter, and since it's lighter, it's more comfortable. But unfortunately for me, that wasn't the case, and so I ended up returning that pretty quickly. Which I was very disappointed with, by the way. I really wanted Oculus Go to be like basically a nice YouTube viewer and a nice movie viewer. But unfortunately, it just wasn't comfortable enough for me to just watch stuff in here. I honestly think the Oculus Rift CV1 that I'm wearing right now is more comfortable than the Oculus Go. And, you know, everyone's face is different. Everyone has, like, I don't know, different shaped faces or whatever. But for me, this is more comfortable. Which might shock a lot of people, because I've actually heard a bunch of reviews say that for them it's more comfortable, the Oculus Go that is, than the Oculus Rift. But for me, no, this is more comfortable. It's heavier, but it's more comfortable. Which I was really surprised and disappointed about. But hey, maybe next time. I think what I really, like, my ideal thing is, like I said before, I just want something that's really light, really comfortable, that I can watch stuff in. Because I think if you could watch like 360 videos, like YouTube videos, and like 180 3D videos from YouTube, that would sell me on a device pretty quickly, as long as it's comfortable. Because if I have something that's really comfortable, like I watch, like YouTube's basically my TV, right? YouTube, I watch a bunch of like gaming channels and a bunch of, I even watch like some, you know, regular news channels. And that's basically replaced my TV. So if I get a comfortable headset, And it doesn't even have to be, the highest quality headset like 4K or anything. If it's comfortable and I can, reliably watch videos in it for a couple hours, I'm good. That's all I really need. Hey, Uncle Lance. Why do you have that begin of the chat thing? Is it because it's the beginning of the chat for you, so it's the beginning of chat for everyone? But yeah, Uncle Lance, we're probably on our last mission here, since we're coming up on 2 hours, and there's a lot of pressure on my face here. You're probably going to laugh when I take this off, because I'm wearing some prescription VR glasses, which I do not recommend, by the way. But they make me look really stupid. They make me look stupid and they're uncomfortable, but they put my prescription eyeglasses in VR so I can see the screen more clearly. So that's a little tease for you to stick around for that if you want to see me look weird. Holy cow. Speaking of weirdness, that really desynced there. The tracking went really haywire there. That's the worst one yet. That's only happened 2 other times this stream. Oh, because you're first? I see. I see how it is. But yeah, actually, I've always wanted to make a video review of these glasses. So maybe I can just do that really quickly at the end of the stream, make that a highlight or something. Because I really don't like these frames, and there's like no reviews on them at all out there. Ah, you got a beast gaming laptop, Uncle Lance. Nice. The ONX HP laptop. Cool. Yeah, I remember when I got my gaming laptop. I thought, well, for me personally, I didn't use the portability as much. But at the time, it was really cool. Like, I can just take it to the living room and play games there, or I could, play games on my bed, play games wherever. Yeah. But, obviously, in a world where the Switch exists, laptops, for me at least, are the most portable option now. And I honestly don't even use the portability of my Switch that much. Like, I don't really bring my Switch with me to places. If I know I'm going to be gone someplace for a while, shoot, I think I missed the exit or something. Did I? I don't know. The GPS was going weird there. But anyway, if I know I'm going somewhere for a while, I usually just download some videos from YouTube. Since I have YouTube Red, or I think it's YouTube Premium now, actually. But I have YouTube Red, so I can download videos to my phone, and I just watch videos on there. No, not even a need for, like, the Switch on the go. I still like it, because, there's a lot of exclusive games and stuff, but I just don't... I guess what I'm saying is that I don't use portability as much as I thought I would. And honestly, the bigger something is, the more power it can have on there, because you're not worrying about portability. My gaming laptop, the reason it's so powerful is because you don't need to worry about squishing everything down, and you don't need to worry about batteries or anything. But oh, you're using it for school and for free time. Gotcha. Well, that makes more sense. Because if you're just using it for gaming, like purely just for gaming, then I mean a desktop's probably the way to go. Just because you get more power if you're not worried about portability. But for like a multifunctional like laptop, that's probably a better way to go. Because then you don't need to buy, like, one laptop for school and one PC for gaming. And obviously when you're at a job and stuff, you can't have like a switch with you when you're on the job and whatnot. And even if you're on break, where are you going to keep it when you're not on break, right? Well, that's good, Uncle Lance. I'm glad you have a good laptop. Oh shoot, that was my turn. That's okay, I can turn up here, I guess. Like for vacations and stuff you want to use as well. Yeah, well that makes sense then. I haven't really gone on vacation in a while because we've been selling the house, so that might be one reason why I don't use... why portability isn't important to me as much. Ah, nice, Uncle Lance. Alright. And we'll just do it this way since I don't care. Alright. I think that's good for this stream. I do want to make... I do want to talk about these glasses, these frames I'm wearing really quick. I forgot that I need to... I can't... The menu doesn't appear in here. Alright, so... these are the frames I've been using for VR. As you can see, they make me look really, really smexy. But... others... holy crap, the game's lagging. Let's see. Let me just exit out of VR. Okay. Is the lag gone? Okay, I think the lag's gone. Good. So, basically, these are the frames I've used pretty much forever since I started, using VR. Basically, what these are is that these are VR frames from VR Lens Lab. And no, I do not recommend them. And the reason I don't recommend them is because, obviously I was being sarcastic before, they make you look horrible. B, they are not comfortable in VR. Unlike normal glasses that just rest on here, these little nose things, these little contacts that touch your nose, they really pinch your nose. Like they're so uncomfortable for long VR sessions. So they're not very comfortable. Actually, when I first bought these, the website, actually, I can sort of show you here. When they put this on, they sort of have like a way of how you should wear these. And the way they wear these is that so that it sort of sits like a normal pair of glasses, where like it's sitting on your nose. I'm going to put it further down my nose to sort of show you. But it sort of like sits on your head with like a regular pair of glasses where nothing's touching your face, and then this top portion up here, it doesn't touch your eyebrows or anything. The only problem with that is that's physically impossible, because you can't hold it out and keep it away from your face. It every time you let go, it just squishes right up against you because of the strap. Now, normally on a pair of glasses there is no strap, so nothing's pulling it towards your face. But since the strap is pulling it towards your face, it just comes right up against you. So, I mean, I wasn't even really touching this, and I can't really show you this on screen, but there are some smudges on here from like eyelashes and eyebrows and stuff. So it's not comfortable, and it is not it doesn't look good. So I do not recommend these for VR. I wouldn't even recommend VR Lens Lab. A lot of people who use VR Lens Lab have had problems with distortion, which basically just means things look weird when you look through the glasses. Like, they look abnormal. They're not like normal glasses, but they're sort of like warped in a way. I don't know, it's hard to describe. But basically, I would recommend going with some other type of carrier. And I would recommend the inserts. Because having to put these on every time you go into VR is not comfortable. Cut the strap off, Boo says. Well, you can't really cut the strap off. Because otherwise then it's going to, be free inside the headset. And it's going to, scrape against the VR lenses, which is even worse, because I don't even think you can replace the VR lenses. So, and if it scrapes against the VR lenses, then your lenses are scraped, maybe the actual lenses are scraped. It's just not good. Wear contacts? I cannot wear contacts. I do not like the idea of putting something in my eye. Like, I guess, well, the thing with me that really turned me off contacts is that I did see someone in middle school who had contacts, and the contacts sort of went, I don't know, I don't even know what really happened, but I guess it went sort of like inside her eye. Like, they sort of like, they didn't like stay up in front, they sort of slid underneath or somewhere else or something like that. And then she was like, she had to like leave or something because, obviously, it probably really hurt, and I don't want that happening to me. So I don't like contacts. Glasses are much better, in my personal opinion. I prefer them, even though that's they're a bit, easier to get dirty and stuff, and they take a little more work to clean. And they add fashion points. Well, yeah, some of them really do make people look better, but that's a different issue. The point is, I do not recommend these. If I had to do it again, I would not get these lenses. I would not even bother with VR Lens Lab because I've seen so much bad stuff about them online. There was one other... there's some other VR companies that make like inserts like those. I can see if I can pull them up real quick. I haven't tried these, obviously, since I'm not rich. So once I bought these, I have to pretty much stick with these. But let me see if I can find that real quick. Actually, you know what? It's in my saved things on my phone. And for some reason, I can't access that on the desktop version. So let me see if I can find that real quick. VRlens.eu. That's another site that sells inserts. A lot of people have good things to say about them. I haven't tried it since I'm not rich, like I said. Widmo, WIDMO VR. They also sell inserts. And if I recall correctly, VRlens.eu actually has a new site, so they're not actually VRlens.eu. Let me see if I can find that real quick, because I was just looking at this the other day when I was setting up the stream. VR.eu. For some reason it said CR. VR. What are they now? They are VR optician. VRoptician.com. So I would honestly, just considering how much bad stuff I've seen online about the warping with VR Lens Lab's lenses, don't get inserts from them because of the warping, all the warping stories I've heard online. And if you think this is a good replacement, because at first I like the idea of these, because the idea is that these are supposed to work with multiple headsets, like, right? You can sort of wear these for like an Oculus Rift, you can wear them for a Vive, since they're not specific inserts to a specific device. And, I like the idea of being able to use this for like a Gear VR, or maybe even like a Vive or a Rift. You could use this with whatever, theoretically. But this is just so uncomfortable, and and you know, not worth it, that I honestly wouldn't need, I would just get the inserts, honestly. It's just going to be so much more comfortable, and you know, you don't want to be taken out of the experience by these in VR. Like I said, these just pinch your nose so much that it's just not worth it. But anyway, I just wanted to get that out there because we're sort of ending the stream right now, and I haven't seen any reviews out there for the VR frames from VR Lens Lab. I don't recommend them. They're horrible. Get inserts from a different company. They're not worth it. But yeah, I'd like to thank you all for coming out watching the stream. I really do appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, then be sure to hit that like button. Subscribe for more VR streams just like this. And if you're watching on Twitch or Mixer, then hit the follow button instead. Oh yeah, it's worth it for the screenshot. Sure, on glance. But yeah, as I said before, I'll be streaming TF2 tomorrow, and then on Sunday we'll probably be playing some Xbox One game since I want to stream more on there, or since I want to stream more Xbox One games. So we might stream Overwatch on Sunday. We'll see. But after that, during the week, I'm probably going to be moving all this stuff from my bedroom in this new place over to the room next door. Because hopefully next door the wall will be done and I'll be able to put all my gaming stuff in there. And that'll all be nice and lovely. So that's the plan for now. But yeah, let's see if we can find people to host over on Twitch and Mixer. Let's see. Yep, that's right. TF2 tomorrow, Uncle Lance. Alright, sounds good, Boo. Thanks again for the... Oh, that's right. I need to check on what IMG got me. I almost forgot about that. Let's see. Where did I put this? I know I put settings in here somewhere. Here we go. Scrap.tf settings. Scrap.tf. Apparently I won a raffle too, so that might be weird. There might be something in my inventory that's from the raffle and not this. Yeah, there's definitely more here than what you donated. But yeah, thanks for the items anyway. It's weird since I... Oh, what's this? Oh. Yeah, that's... that's a lovely screenshot on glance. Lovely. But yeah, thanks for the items. Unfortunately, I guess I won one of the giveaways on here, and I got some other items in here that weren't donated from you. But yeah, thanks for all the items, man. I really do appreciate it. But yeah, let's find people to host over here. Let's see, if there's anyone doing VR on Mixer. I'm seeing a bunch of games, but is anyone playing these games? Doesn't look like it. I'm not seeing anything. Anyone playing Team Fortress 2 on Mixer? Oh, also, I want to stream PUBG at one point, because I did get that with my Xbox One X. So I definitely want to do that. Eventually I want to do Hitman as well, since I also got that for free with my Xbox One X. Basically just more Xbox One games in general, so yeah, we'll see about that. Host? Oh, PUBG on console. Well, hey, it was free with my Xbox One X. It came with a bundle, so why not? Also, no one's playing Team Fortress 2 on there. Why is no one playing any games on Mixer? How about Mario Kart? We got Mario Kart. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. There's one person playing it, but it looks like they're just on the main menu, but I'll host them anyway, because that's all I've got. So, we'll host, Eslo21 over on Mixer. And then for Twitch, we'll probably find someone in VR. Let's see, I think it's actually called virtual reality. Yes, it is. So let's see. Who should we host? Let's host Zimtoke 5. Looks like he's playing. I'm not sure what he's playing, but he's playing a VR game, so we'll host him. But yeah. Are you even streaming right now on Mixer, Uncle Lance? If so, I'll totally host you, man, but I don't see you on here. Yeah, it says you're offline for me. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not seeing you on either of them. But anyway, I'll just host those people. So anyway, I'm going to go now, brush my hair. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Team Fortress 2. Goodbye.